dating age where a lot of people are looking for partners online through events. And it's always difficult knowing when you found the right person, or how do you know when they're the right person. So with this in mind, I wanted to share some 10 signs or behaviors that that will show that they are actually the right person for you. Now, you don't necessarily have to have all of these behaviors, but quite a few of them. If you see those signs, then they're a keeper. Don't let them go. So the first sign that there's someone who is good for you is that they share your dreams, they share your goals and values, and they're genuinely happy with your success. They want to share your success. So they understand and they support your goals and dreams and values. You don't necessarily have to have the same values, but they understand and appreciate and support your values. Number two, someone who is always present. And what I mean by that is that when you're with them, there's no distraction. It's not, they're not on their phone all the time. They're not their eyes aren't wandering around. There's nobody else there. It's just you and them. And some of the signs that they're not the right person for you is if someone's not, eye contact is really key. Someone really wants to be with you, that will show in their body language, in their eye contact and behavior. Thirdly, they're very self-aware. They know their self-worth, and they're looking for enhancement, not completion. What do I mean by that? Is the fact that I think a lot of people show a kind of a dependency, or they become like, oh, I need you, I must have you. Or they become quite clingy, and that can be a massive put off for people, because it's almost like having a fly that's always kind of wandering around, not leaving you alone, just a bug, You don't want that. You want someone who is actually, who obviously values you and values themselves, and actually sees that you've made them a better person. Fourthly, and this is an important one, trust. This is so important. There's different layers of trust. And by trust, I don't mean, obviously it's a given that someone who lies or cheats or tries to deceive, but there's various other aspects of behaviors that behavioral patterns that show that a person is not trustworthy. For instance, if you can't keep your word, if you say that you'll call someone at a certain time and you don't call them, you can do it maybe once or twice, it's fine. Most people understand. But if you keep doing that as a pattern of, if it's a repetitive pattern of behavior, that then diminishes your trust. It shows to the other person that you can't be relied on or depended on if you can't keep to your word. A simple thing like, I'll call you at this time. Or a simple thing like, I will, if you promise to do something for them and you don't do it. Let's say in a work scenario, if you're always late, if you're a LIFO, so last in and first out. But in a work environment, if you build up a reputation of someone who's always late, never hands in their work on time, doesn't meet deadlines, then of course that is going to diminish your level of trust and the level of respect in the eyes of others, because they'll see you as someone who can't be trusted, who is not reliable. And so trust is really important. Fifthly, there's no need for external factors. You don't have to kind of, uh, go to extremes to please the other person, because but by this time they value you and love you for the person you are. So someone who's expecting you to keep dressing in a certain way or doing certain things, or someone who's like, who's insisting on, being treated all the time or getting gifts, they don't really value you as a person. Number 6, you can't wait to be with each other. This is a big sign. And yeah, it's they're always looking for excuses to meet up. They'll message you, and on the contrary, someone who doesn't want to be with you, they'll always postpone it or try and think of excuses or reasons not to, or they'll make out as if you're the one that doesn't want to meet. So this is a sign to look out for. Number 7, disagreements. Now, not every disagreement has to be an argument, and I think in very often disagreements are they're natural, and I think in very often disagreements are they're natural and they're necessary, because it actually it deepens the understanding and appreciation for each other, and if anything, after that, it brings you closer to that person. Number 8, you don't have to like each other's friends. We've all been there. Now, yeah, of course, in an ideal world, I'd want all of my friends to be friends with my partner, and vice versa. But realistically, it's not gonna happen. But anyway, your best friend should be your partner. So anyone who is insisting on you saying, "Oh, I want you to spend more time with my friends. I want you to allow me to spend more time with my friends." This is fine, but someone that keeps bringing up their friend in conversations, it's a red flag, because it should be about the two of you, and that's a really important thing to remember. Number 9, someone you can be your authentic best self around. This is so important. This is key. You don't have to fake it. You don't have to act. You're just being the genuine who you are. And yeah, that's really beautiful, because you can both just be yourself and enjoy each other's company. And finally, don't be afraid to disagree with your partner or with someone you're with, because as I said before, disagreement and debate is an essential part of a good and healthy debate and discussion is important in every healthy relationship, which thrives on debate and challenging each other, not just physically through sport or other things, but intellectually having those conversations, debates, and discussions with them. So I really hope I've gone through 10 behaviours and signs that you're with someone who is right for you, and I really hope that this helps and it makes it easier and you're able to make better choices when looking for a potential spouse or potential partner. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel.